G.E.M Academy Membership Hub is officially reopening its doors. G.E.M is the Global Empowerment Movement Academy for women who want to inspire and create influence and impact in their communities and globally. So if you are a woman who wants to create a better lifestyle for yourself and your family, and you may even have a side hustle and want to make more money while you sleep, this is the network for you. We're given an opportunity for 5 women who are bold, who are brave and have a vision and are ready to up-level and elevate and excel in their business. At G.E.M, you will create, build and grow within a sisterhood of like-minded women on the rise. So, do yourself a favour today. Join G.E.M without delay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you today? I am here. Gosh, it's been a minute. It has, and welcome to Morning Inspiration. We are back. Yes, we are. We are back in full effect, and you can see morning face has arrived. But nevertheless, we are here. So I want to welcome you back to the channel. And it's all things, all systems go. There's so much to do. It's February, guys. Now, I could have jumped on yesterday, it being the 1st of February, but I decided no, I'm doing the 2-2-22. This is the 2nd of the 2nd. 2022. This is how we're jumping on. This is how we're doing it. And there's so much going on. So I want to welcome you. Now, do remember, if you are on the chat, please put your comments in. If you can see anything that says StreamYard on the top, please click the link and so I can see who you are. Put your comments in the comment thread. And we are gonna do this. So how have you been? I hope you've been well. It has been a hot minute, I have to admit. Now, I just felt like the end of last year, I just felt like I needed to take some time out for me. So how many of us felt like they needed to take some time out? Now, I had a car accident and then a bout of the dreaded Rona came to see me, came to visit my family. And so I just decided, you know what, it's time to take some time out. And so I did that, and I did that for me, and it's been good. And I hope that you are well. But it's like I say, it's all systems go. And so, you know, I just wanted to just jump on here. Because sometimes you kind of feel like, and I have to say good morning to Instagram. Hi, Instagram. Hi, Instagram. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Facebook. Hi, everybody. Let me show my manners, because it has been a minute. Yeah, let me be mannersable, because I'll grow with manners. Let me just say good morning to everybody jumping on and taking part in this now. So we are going to be here twice a week. It is going to be on a Tuesday morning and a Friday morning. We are going to do Tuesday's Truth, and we're going to do Freedom Friday, because those were the 2 most popular days, and there's so much going on and I need time to do other things. So announcements out the way, right? Announcements out of the way. So I'm just saying hi to Instagram. So if you see me looking over here, that's me talking to Instagram, and YouTube, Facebook, and all the others are right here. So you guys know what's going on. Right, so So I wanted to come and talk to you. We know morning inspiration is going to give you a super boost of inspiration in the morning. And whenever I'm here, it's all about inspiration, motivation, and empowerment. And I was just thinking about how I've been feeling, and I just thought about authenticity and how important it is to be authentic and to show who you really are. So I'm showing up. Yeah, I've got my eyelashes on, but no makeup really. Yeah, and so I thought let's talk about this. And what do you do when you feel like you're failing? Now, I don't know if any one of you guys have been through this, but I know I have. So I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. So there are moments where you feel like you're on top of the world and you're mastering everything and everything's going well. And then there are other moments where you feel that you're not doing so well. Everything does, and even sometimes on paper, on social media, on all these things, it looks like everything is good. But in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul, there is something missing. There is a disconnect. And I wanted to just talk about the 5 things to do when you feel like you're failing. So when you feel like you're failing, you're not in flow, you might feel stuck, you might feel overwhelmed, confused, and stressed out, right? And I think we've all, at some stage over the last couple of years, we can all relate to that. I don't think there's anyone in this world that doesn't relate to feeling stuck, overwhelmed, confused, stressed out, unsure of what is going on around us. Yeah, and so I have felt like that, and so I decided, as I said at the beginning, I decided to take some time out because you cannot give from an empty cup. You cannot. And I've done a training on the cup and how it flows and all of that. Last, if you want to see that, go on YouTube and find that training. You cannot give from an empty cup, but your cup needs to be overflowing because what's in the cup is for you, and what's in the saucer is for everybody else. Does that make sense? So, and I found that I've been in this place many a time, but specifically towards the ending, well, yeah, around the ending of last year, from like October down into it kind of started to have an impact. So I decided to take some time out. I was feeling I just had to give myself permission because you know what? When you are somebody that's out there and you're on social media and you're talking to people and you're creating stuff, when you're a content creator, you feel that there is an expectation. And I don't know if any of you guys feel like that. Even if you're not a creator in your own life, you feel like you have to keep going, you have to keep doing. And let me just say this, as a Black woman, let me just say this, there's this thing that we have that's in our DNA that we have to keep going. We got to go with the struggle, right? But that's not true. That is not true. We don't have to do that. That's a choice. So this morning I'm here to talk to you. What do you do when you feel like you're failing? And I'm going to just give you 5 tips really quickly, and then I'm going to be out of here because I have a meeting today with my ladies and I'm really looking forward to seeing them. We are going out for some brunch. Is it brunch or lunch, or I don't know what it would be called, but we're going out and we're going to have a really lovely time today. So because I was feeling like that, I had so much in my head, so much stuff. There's stuff with work, with what I do. There's stuff with family. There's stuff with coronavirus. There's stuff with all these different things. The bills are going up and the income is the same. I'm here to chat real this morning. I'm not here to fake it. I'm not faking it till I make it. I'm just giving you what it is, right? The realness, the realness thereof. Right. So if you're feeling me and you understand what I'm saying, put some comments in the thread. If you're feeling me, put a number 1. And if you can't relate, put a number 5. But talk to me or put a message in, because this is actually a dialogue. Yeah. I want your input as well. So, as I said, and I've got a few notes because I wanted to make sure that I give you everything today. So, it would be easy for me to just pretend to be something, or I'm in that I'm not. But why should I do that? Yeah, as I'm gonna put my glasses on, as a grown ass woman. Yeah, did I say that first thing in the morning? I did. But anyway, what I recognized is I had a lot of stuff in my head, a lot of things just swirling around, and the head is a really small space. I've said this before. The head is a really small space. So when you have things going on around in your head, in this small space, it becomes overwhelming because you're thinking of this, you're thinking of that, you're thinking of the other, and you're thinking of all the other things. Plus, you've got outside sources coming in and wanting you to take on board their stuff, right? And so you got this thing in your head. So the first thing I recognized that I needed to do was get everything out of here onto a piece of paper. I got myself one of these. It's called a notebook, right? A journal. And I've got big pieces of paper and all around my office. And what I do is I started to write down, to ask myself what's working and what's not working. What is it? What's in my head? So I started to release what was in my head and put it down on a piece of paper. And I'm telling you, it's almost like magic, because when you start to write, it's like it just comes and flows and flows and flows and flows. And the thing that you were saying you were stuck in, or the thing that you were saying that was holding you back, actually begins to flow, and you begin to see what it is. So I got myself some paper and some pen, and I just started to write. And I wrote down everything that was in my head. I did a brain dump. Now, in my speaker academy, I for women, I I always say, this is part of a course that I do. I always say, do a brain dump. What's in your head? What's the stories that are in your head? Do a brain dump. It's very therapeutic, very, very good, right? So I wrote down everything, every last thing, until I was exhausted. Everything that was in my head, from having to do the housework, having to, decorate, having to, all these things were just in my head that I felt overwhelmed about, because that's what happens. We become overwhelmed, but we're like, what are we overwhelmed about? So I got everything out of my head, and then I went to the next phase, which was this. If you can see this, you can probably do it. My fingerprints are all over it. This is a double-sided mirror. Those of you who know me, you will know that this is a practice that I do very often. I got in the mirror. So once I'd written down everything that was on my piece of paper, everything that was in my head, everything that was clouding me, everything that I felt that was stopping me, that was keeping me stuck, that was making me feel uncertain, that was making me feel unsure, that was making me feel like I was overwhelmed and confused. I got it all out. Brain dump is like, like when your stomach is hurting you, you feel like you wanna. The worst feeling in the world is feeling like you want to be sick and not being able to be sick. I hate that feeling. I'd rather just be sick and get it over and done with. Do you get what I mean? So brain dumping is like that. It's like you're getting everything out. So I got that out. And then, the things that, here, let me be honest, things like I need to make more, I need to make money. Um, you know, I want to be in a relationship that I'm comfortable with. There's the word, comfortable, because a lot of people are in relationships and they're uncomfortable. And we're going to be talking about that tonight at 8 o'clock. So do join me. I'm going to be live on Facebook tonight, talking about comfortableness in a relationship. Yeah. So there's a lot of people who are uncomfortable in a relationship. I want to be able to support, that we've had a loss in the family. I want to be able to support those who are in my family who are grieving right now. I want to. There's some things that are going on. There's some predatorial stuff going on. There are things that go on outside of social media that, if you don't say, no one would know. But there's some things, predatorial things. There's an unsafe situation that I'm having at the moment. And I'm trying to work out, how do I navigate that? How do I keep my family safe? How do I keep myself safe from a stalker? Okay. Anyway, so I've done the brain dump. I put pen to paper and I just got it out of my head. Then I got in front of the mirror. Now I asked myself these questions. Why do I feel like I'm failing? Yeah. What is coming up for me? Why do I feel stuck? Why do I feel overwhelmed? Why am I constantly overthinking, over analyzing myself? And so I got in front of the mirror, and the mirror is a really powerful place to be. It really is a real powerful, powerful place to be. So you are looking at yourself and you are talking to yourself, but you're also looking into the windows of your soul. And so I did this, and I want to encourage you, right? I'm giving you 5 tips this morning, and this 5 tips is to help you to move out of a place of stuckness, if that's even a word. And if it's not a word, it's a new word today. I've just made it up. Stuckness. To get you out of that place of stuckness so that you can move to where you need to be. Right? That's what that's the benefit of doing a brain dump. And you can do this in any situation. As I said, I train speakers to speak, to master their craft, their message. I run an academy. Um, this is um, this is what helps to get clear, to get clarity. Yeah, to get clarity so that you can move forward. So you do the brain dump. So the mirror work is to replace you go into the mirror now, because you are now talking to replace all of that stuff that you've got out of your mind. You're going to replace it with the truth, with powerful affirmations of who you really are. So I am powerful. I am wonderful. I am, money comes to me and it flows to me abundantly. My life is easy. Doors are opening every day for me. These are powerful affirmations that you can use. And I have a book of affirmations, which is I've got affirmation cards. I believe in me. I am bold, I am fearless, I am beautiful. I am resourceful. All of these things that you say, you start to put back into yourself, because remember, you've been feeling low. You've been feeling really, really low. So you want to replace that. The next thing to do is make a list. What's working, what's not working, of what you're doing, because now you're starting to take action. And sometimes you just got to give yourself some. I've been talking about, since I've been away. I've been doing a series, self-love on a Sunday, and I've just been posting what I'm doing on a Sunday for my own self-love, to give back to me. Self-love is everything. And these are the things that are helpful, in self-love. So make a list and identify what's working, and look at what's working and do more of that. Whatever's not working, look at it, see what can be tweaked. If it cannot be tweaked, leave it. They say that insanity is the belief that if you doing the same thing over and over again, that the results will change. It won't. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and it's not working, something needs to be tweaked in it. If you tweak it, change it, something will shift. Yeah. And so this is what I'm saying. Make the list. What's working, what's not working. So you're clear. You've got pure clarity in front of you. And then the next thing, step 4, is to find support. Now, some of us, especially, I'm going to say it again, especially us Black women, we think we are superwomen, we can do it all. You cannot. No man is an island. You need to be able to find support. And once you get the support, now, when I say support, you find like-minded people. I don't mean support that are going to tear you down. You don't want to be around people saying to you, that idea that you have will never work. You don't want to be around that. Or you'll never be a good speaker. Nah, forget that. Or you're not able to do that. You're not qualified to do that. You don't want people around you like that. You want people who are your supporters, who are going to say, okay, all right, so tell me more about this. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about how you want to speak. Have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? Giving you ideas as to where to go. And furthermore, what would be better for you to do, which what I did, was to join a mastermind and a business club. Therefore, I'm around women who are doing and are striving to do the same things in a similar way to what I'm doing. It lifts you, it builds you, it gives you a supercharge of energy, and that's what you need. Yeah, so that's step number 4, is find the right support. You need it, I need it, we need it. None of us are exempt. We all need it. And again, going back to what we've all been through over the last 2 years, we need a little support. Yeah, let's just tell the truth. Step number 5 is to focus. Once you've got the support in place, focus on the solution. And when you focus on the solution, what you are doing is you are pinpointing that one thing that you're going to focus on to get you to where you need to get to. That is what you're going to do. You're going to focus on that one thing. Yeah, that one thing that's going to give you so it's that one course of action until you're successful. Focus. And you're going to do that with gratitude, being grateful for everything. So in spite of what's happened, I had a car accident. I still in pain. My back hurts me from one moment to the next. I'm in pain, but you know what? I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. Why am I grateful? You say, why would you be grateful for an accident? Because it's given me an opportunity to rest. That's why. It's given me an opportunity to rest. It's given me an opportunity to take a step back. It's given me an opportunity to actually spend time with my family. It's given me an opportunity to do many, many things. It's given me an opportunity to reflect. Would I have reflected the same way if I didn't have that? Probably not. I'd have probably kept going. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. Oh, I've got this to do. Oh, I've got that to do. Oh, I've got that to do. Still feeling like you're failing. And because you feel like you're failing, you feel like you have to do more. Well, I come here this morning to disrupt your thinking and make you know that, no, that's not what you need to do. What you need to do is stop. Be still. Be still. And look at what's around you. Look at your environment. Because we are not, our behaviors, a lot of the time, we are our environment. So what's the environment? My environment was to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep doing, keep doing, keep doing. And I'm feeling more and more detached from the things that I'm doing. So I'm just saying this to you today, regardless of where you find yourself, you might find yourself in a really good place. And if you are in a good place, that I salute you. And I think that's brilliant. But you might find that, like the topic of this is 5 things to find, 5 things to do when you feel like you're failing. And your failure, it might not even be, it might just be that you are in another state of mind. You've gone back, regressed into your childlike mind and thinking, and the child is in control because it doesn't know what's going on. And everything is so overwhelming that you just fall into that kind of lull or depression. And I wanted to touch on this today because I know, those of you who are on my Facebook will know that I posted about the young lady who took her own life in America. And I know, listen, mental health is real. And it doesn't matter how good your life looks. Let me look at her life. Look at her life. Look at what she accomplished. And I just want you to think about that. This is why it's so important to stop. Take a break. Take a moment. Take a breath. And just and reconnect. There's these five simple steps. So the first, again, I'm just going to go through again. 1, everything that's here in your mind that's going on, that's tearing you from one place to another, get it out of your mind. Get it out. Put it on a piece of paper. Just dump it out. It doesn't even have to make good sense. You don't have to think about spelling. You don't have to think about anything like that. Just get that stuff out of your head. Get it out on a piece of paper. Get it out into the atmosphere because, look, the room is big. So once I start speaking, I feel like I'm worried about this is happening. When you get to that place where you can do that, get it all out, write it down, brain dump, get it out of your head, get all the clutter out of your head. And then the second step is you're going to replace everything that you have got out with positiveness, positiveness, affirmations that are going to lead you to take you to where you need to go. Right? So you're going to replace that clutter with the powerfulness that you need, because remember, you are full of power. You are powerful. That hasn't changed. Number 3 is to make a list of what's working. So in order to do that, you need what's working and what's not working. Focus on what's working. Whatever's working, do more of that. So for me, morning inspiration is something that works for me. It helps me. It builds me up. It makes me feel, it gets my energy up. It helps. And I know it helps others because many people like when's morning inspiration come back. You haven't done morning inspiration for a while. I'm used to seeing you out on social media, giving a super boost of energy in the morning because I'm an energetic person. I've got a lot of energy and I give a lot of energy out. So make the list. What's working for you? Making videos works for me. What works for you? Making videos brings why does it work for me? It brings traction. It brings people like you here. Yeah. And I have conversation because I'm all about conversation. All about conversation. So make the list. What's working? Do what's working. Do more of what's working. Whatever's not working, leave it alone. You don't need it. Try something else. Tweak it. It's an idea. Tweak it and see if it will work. If it doesn't work, give it a week or two. If it doesn't work, move on. You've got things to do. And this brain here, this place here, needs to be stress-free as much as possible. Does that make sense? Number 4, once you've made that list and you identify what's working and what isn't, and you focus on more, you then find support. Find yourself a coach, find yourself a mentor, join a group. The G.E.M Academy is open today. You saw the advert at the beginning of today. The G.E.M Academy is open today. We have a cohort of women in there who are striving for greatness, who have different businesses that they have unleashed and are working and are building. Yeah, they're working and they are building their business. So if you need if you want to join somewhere, a membership, join the G.E.M Academy. Join it today without delay. I sound like my advert. Yeah. And then the 5th thing is your focus. Yeah. Focus on one course of action until that's successful. So what is the focus? My focus is here, right here, being online. I'm going to be online tonight at 8 o'clock, the 2nd of the 2nd, 22 at 2000 hours. Yeah, that's 20 hours, 100 hours, 8 o'clock. And I'm going to be talking about the comfortability. Are you comfortable in your relationship? Because I made a statement. I said, one of the things that I was thinking about is I want to be in a relationship that I'm comfortable in. Because there are many people, because I run the relationship show, who tell me how uncomfortable they are in their relationship. And I'm like, that's crazy. Why would you be in it if you're not comfortable? Why? So we're going to be looking at, what different types of relationships there are. There are companionships and there's the real relationship, which one works. And that's what we're going to be talking about at 8 o'clock. So do join me tonight at 8 o'clock. It's going to be an open forum. And so I'm going to be taking questions and answers. So you can come on live with me. I'm going to drop the link in my Facebook because it will be done on Facebook. I will drop the link in Instagram, come over to Facebook and come and join the conversation so you can actually have your say. We're going to be on there for about an hour or so. So come and have a conversation with me. It's an open forum and we're going to be talking about relationships and the comfortability of being in it. Because you should absolutely feel comfortable in your relationship. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, so that's it. Focus on one thing and be grateful. Because when you focus, be grateful for that thing. Focus on it, be grateful, and give gratitude towards that. So those are my 5 tips to help you feel. 5 tips when you feel like you're failing, to help you feel much better. Listen, you've got to be in it to win it. And the only time you fail is when you stop completely. Because failure brings about learning. There is no failure. There is only feedback. Let me just say that there is only feedback. That's it. No failure, only feedback. So what's the feedback telling you? I didn't fail when I did. I'm just going to end right here on this note. Sometimes your mind will tell you stuff that's not true. Your mind, that inner critic will start talking. Yeah, the imposter syndrome will start talking and telling you that you what you're doing is not good. It happens, and it happens to the best of us. It's not just you. that goes through that. We all go through something. We're all here and we're going through. But we're going to go through together. We're going to go through holding each other up. We're going to go through supporting each other. We're going to go through making it work together because we're stronger together. Yeah, we are in every way. In every way, we are stronger together. And so when these things happen, and you find that you got the nya nya in your ears, in your own voice, it's telling you you're not good enough, you're not qualified enough, you're not good enough, you're not worthy. That is a lie from the pit of hell. That's what that is. It's a lie. And so you have to then look at the evidence. Look at the evidence that's around you and see that you are more than. You are more. Look, I'm clapping already. She's back. More than a conqueror. You are more than an overcomer. You are somebody that is worthy. The worth is in the thee. Yeah? So we come together, we grow together, we make together, we build together, we show together, we raise up our hands together. Yeah, and we build our community. This is a community. The G.E.M, let me just tell you about G.E.M. I know Sheena's, I think one morning I'm going to bring Sheena on in order so she can tell you her experience about being in the G.E.M Academy. The G.E.M Academy is a community first. We are building and we have the right people, yeah, in the community. And I just want you to know that we are building each other. You come to the community, regardless of where you are in your life. What you don't have to want a business. You just want a community. You want to be around people who are going to build you up, lift you up, and help you. Because we are dealing with many, many different things. There's lots of things going on in life, right? So we're building together, and this is what it is. So if you listen, I'm over time. Listen, if you are interested, you want to grow and you want to build, you want to learn. And if this is about actually putting your hand to the plow and making what you want to do work and creating an income from it. If that's what you want to do, you need to join the G.E.M Academy. If you want to create a business via speaking, a speaking based business, you need to join the G.E.M Academy because I'm all about that. As you can see, I'm a speaker. I can speak all day. But anyway, I'm over time, so I'm going to leave it there. And do remember, join me tonight at 8 o'clock tonight, right here live on Facebook. I will be back here to be talking about relationships. It's not the After Dark show. This is the prequel. I'll make words up as I go along. It's a prequel to the After Dark because that's coming back on the 22nd. So join me here tonight for a chat about relationships. But for now, take care. This is your girl Yvonne Michelle, and I